Well, good morning from the world's most beautiful city and welcome to Edinburgh, Scotland. This is a place that we absolutely fell in love with when we visited here 18 months ago, but we only had a very, very short time, so we've been really... The seagulls are fighting. So we've been really excited to get back here and have a bit more time to explore some more. Our plan for the day is to visit the castle, to hike to the top of a dead volcano, to visit the National Museum of Scotland, try some of the local delicacies, and just generally take in as many iconic sights and sounds of this incredible city as we can. We're going to need caffeine though, because that's going to involve a lot of walking, and for anybody that knows Edinburgh will also know a lot of hills as well. So let's go and get a coffee and some scran, as the locals would say. Well, we may be here in June and it may be a beautiful morning, but whew, it's a wee bit nippy.
A little bit fresh.
It's fine, it's all fine. It's going to warm up, it's going to stay sunny. It's not going to rain when we get to the top of the volcano.
We'll see.
Okay, we genuinely thought we were going cuckoo, pun intended.
We were walking up the stairs and we heard cuckoo. We was like, what the hell is
we knew
that?
It wasn't a real sound. We knew it was like a speaker or something. We was like, that's really random.
It's a clock.
We've just seen this massive clock, all made out of flowers. Impressively, it's even the right time.
Yeah.
And then there's like a little birdhouse stood there with a fake bird in it, so we're assuming that's why it cuckooed.
That's really cool. I like that.
Tripped me out for a little bit though. I was like, what's going on? Why is this statue, because there's like a random statue here, cuckooing? Now it makes sense. So we've just walked up Edinburgh's iconic Cockburn Street, which is definitely pronounced that way and not the way it's spelled. And we've nipped into the Milkman, picked ourselves up that much needed Americano this morning, even if it is a little dinky, but it smells good. Josh has picked up an almond croissant, which looks pretty decent. I had to go though for this, which is the apple crumble caramel Danish.
I'm a little bit jealous.
I might let you try a bit if you're lucky, if you're a good boy. You're dropping your almonds all over the place.
Almonds.
They're all on the floor. You're feeding the Scottish birds at this rate.
They'll thank me.
I've had worse views for the first coffee of the morning than this though.
That's true.
Well, we're off to a great start here today in Edinburgh. We've had some good coffee, we've had some delicious pastries, the sun is shining, and we've already seen a man in a kilt.
Happy.
So we're booked onto the first time slot of the day for Edinburgh Castle, which is at 9:30, but we're a little early. So while we're waiting for that to become available, we're going to head into St Giles Cathedral. This was actually on our itinerary for later, but
Might as well take it
might
up
as well
while
do
we're
it
here.
now. Yeah, exactly. More time later to eat.
I was going to say eat, and I thought you was going to say no, but yeah.
Well, it was really beautiful in the cathedral. Josh noticed all the gold detailing on the ceiling, and obviously there was some incredible stained glass in there, as you would expect.
And the best bit about it was there was a man playing the organ very lightly, softly.
It was very atmospheric.
I really wanted him to go.
And a very impressive organ he had as well.
Yes.
But when we came out of the cathedral as well, we actually saw the Heart of Midlothian mosaic on the floor, which we missed last time. And then I noticed a rather grim sign that we were at the site of the last public execution here in the city. And there's a little bronze mark on the floor that marks where the gallows used to be.
Just so you know.
So this is the famous 1 o'clock gun. It's fired every day, except a Sunday, at 1 o'clock. And they've done that since 1861. Now, fun fact, we were actually here for that last time, so you have to book your time slot if you want to see that. Just a pre-warning though, that is the most popular time slot.
It is. So.
It was busy when we were here in February, so I expect it's going to be packed later because we've seen that the castle's already sold out today. So
Yes.
And we booked the first time slot thinking it'd be quieter, but there was a massive line of people in front of us by the time we even got here at 20 past, and everyone's just filing in. But I guess that's no surprise because this is Scotland's most visited paid-for attraction, so easy to see why though.
I can see why.
Kind of stunning.
It's stunning. The views are incredible.
Oh, those views. Do those views get any better? I mean, absolutely amazing.
Especially with this clear blue sky as well. It's really helping.
And the castle's actually built up on an old volcano, one of 3 in the city.
That's the second volcano you've taken me up in the last 3 days.
And It's not going to be the last one because we're going up the other two today as well. You can see one of them from here actually. You can see Calton Hill over there.
Right in the far distance?
No, there with the monument on top of it.
Yeah,
That's Calton Hill. We're going to go up that at the end of the day.
They did good hot chocolate up there last time we went there. So
but before then, we've got to go up the other one, which we didn't go up last time, and we promised ourselves we would do next time we were here, and that's Arthur's Seat.
Yeah.
Let's explore some more of the castle.
Let's do it.
Now, we didn't realise that inside the castle grounds is the National War Museum of Scotland, so this is something else we totally missed last time we were here. Although we did hear a tour group outside when we was waiting to get in the castle, and the guy was saying that in 800 years, apparently Edinburgh Castle was only besieged 26 times. That's not a lot, is it?
Not really, no.
And apparently he also said that is why they hung and burnt so many witches here in Edinburgh, because they had nothing better to do. They needed to entertain themselves. That is a lot of sporrans, and that one is made out of a badger. There's a joke there, but I'm going to leave that one alone, I think. Oh no, it's the bagpipes.
I want to play some.
You might hear some today, I don't know about play some though. Oh, that's creepy. This is a really creepy part of the castle.
It really is.
The toilets are down here as well though, and they're not creepy, they're really nice.
They're pretty swanky.
So we've just been in to see the Scottish Crown Jewels, very impressive bit of bling, obviously no filming or photography in there, but we have seen way more of Edinburgh Castle this time than we did last time we were here. It's like its own little town once you get inside those walls, and outside the walls at the moment they're actually building the stadium seating for the Fringe Festival, which is coming up in a couple of months. What you can't see when you're going to be sitting on those watching any of the Fringe Festival events is how much those seats overhang the castle rock on the other side.
That kind of makes me... One fall, that's it.
Anyway, we're leaving the castle behind us now because we've got so much more to pack in here today, and the wind is whipping up and they forecast showers later, or the possibility of showers. So we're thinking we're going to go and do our hike up Arthur's Seat now and hope that when we get to the top it doesn't absolutely hoy it down, because we didn't bring waterproofs or an umbrella.
No, but I did put a hat on today.
He did, ready for the wind, yeah. I forgot my shades though, I'm kind of regretting that. We also did bring a rain jacket for the bag, so at least the camera will stay dry. Just had our pictures taken with a man in the full Scottish regalia with a set of bagpipes. Is that your day made?
That's my day made. No, actually no, because they still need to be playing the music. But we got a photo.
I can hear some bagpipes down there though.
Well, we're heading down to the Piemaker anyway to get some grub whilst we travel up. Maybe we'll find the music?
Maybe. I still don't like the sound, but there is something quite special about walking down the Royal Mile and hearing a man playing Flower of Scotland on the bagpipes. So maybe I'm converting slowly.
He's converting.
So we've made it down to Holyrood Park, where our hike up to Arthur's Seat is going to begin, and it looks like a lot of people have got the same idea.
I wasn't expecting it to be this busy. I thought it was just going to be us two, but...
Nice day, makes sense, bit windy.
Obviously I'm wrong.
Josh has noticed that a lot of people coming down have taken their hoodies off, so he's hoping he's going to get warm.
Yes, well I feel like going up I'm going to get hot anyway, but this breeze is very bitter, so we'll see.
Ready for this?
Not really, but the sooner I'm up there, the quicker I can have a haggis roll. Let's do it.
Yeah, so just for context, I've bribed him. We've just bought some haggis rolls from a place called the Bakehouse. Oh, the wind.
It's not the original place we was going to go to, but as we was walking past this place, there was a nice queue, a big queue, which means a big queue, good food. So.
Yep, and he's not allowed to eat it until we get to the top, so that's his bribe to make it.
Come on then, let's do this quickly.
Fans are suitable footwear for this kind of hike, right?
I don't know, I've got my Skechers on.
That's probably better. So this is the ruins of St Anthony's Chapel, which looks kind of spectacular up on the hillside with the city view behind it. Josh has just done his bit and taken the picture for some other tourists that are all wanting a group picture.
Gotta do my bit.
Gotta do your bit. What I haven't told him, however, is that we are actually doing the longest route up to Arthur's Seat, all because I wanted to see those chapel ruins. What? Worth it though, wasn't it? They're beautiful. Onwards.
This means I get more of a treat when we get to the bottom other than a sausage roll. It's not a sausage roll, haggis roll.
I'll take you for an ice cream later.
Deal. We are definitely, oh my God, I'm knackered. More than halfway.
Are we?
I think so. We just got to go up this bit and up to the top.
I've never been so happy that there's a chilly breeze.
It sounds a lot closer than it is, but when you're doing it and you're unfit like us.
Speak for yourself.
All right, I think this one's fitter than I am, to be fair. There was just a woman running with weights in her hand. That puts me to shame. We're not even at the top yet. Last bit. We're at the tippity top.
Made it.
Nailed it, mate.
Time for a haggis roll. Got some bad news.
What's that?
That's not the summit. That is.
Of course it is. Come on.
Now you've made it.
Made it.
Oh. Oh yes, this is what we've been waiting for. Cheers to us conquering Arthur's Seat. That was no easy feat, that one.
That really wasn't. It's because it was so, it's a short one, but it was so steep.
Josh just looked, it's taken us 45 minutes. So not bad at all.
That's with stops as well, we did stop.
But you can definitely tell it's volcanic at the top because some of those rocks are slippy and the way down on that bit isn't any easier than the way up.
Yeah.
But check out this view as we sit here with our haggis roll. Wow, look at that. Haggis roll in hand, viewing eyes. Viewing eyes? Is that a thing?
I got what you meant. Cheers.
Cheers. This is really good. It's got like potatoes and stuff in it as well.
Nips and tatties.
Neeps and tatties. Neeps and tatties. I'm also making an absolute mess, but I don't know if you can see, I'm also covered in volcanic dust.
Oh.
Proof.
I didn't even notice.
Of the feat that we've just accomplished. Whoa.
We might be rolling down.
Sounds easy. I am really glad I noticed in time though that we hadn't made it to the summit. Could you imagine if we had made it all the way back down and then realised later on we hadn't actually made it?
Well, I can assure you I won't be doing it again. Not today.
Maybe another day. I can imagine it'd be really a nice frosty day.
No.
Decided to take a slightly different route back. Looks a lot more grassy and a lot less rocky.
Part of me feels like it's going to be really steep going down.
I mean, it was really steep coming up, so I don't know why you'd expect anything else. I think this might be shorter though.
Good, I like short.
Especially if you end up rolling.
Ow, ow, ow. Dead end. You said you knew where you're going.
I do roughly, we're going down the hill.
Should have stuck with the original route.
Do you feel like we're going too far into nature?
Why do I feel like this isn't right?
I think we should go back. I think we should have taken that right turn back up there.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, we made it back down in the end after getting temporarily misplaced at the top, and we did end up coming down a slightly different way to what we went up, a bit of an easier way down, I would say.
It was a
actually.
nice walk though. It was nice to see a little different bit of scenery.
It was stunning. We actually saw a shot of the summit that we just conquered across the top of this small lock, and so that was worse coming down that way, as Josh said. But we are back heading towards the city centre now, up the Royal Mile, and we're just going to take a little bit of time to explore some of Edinburgh's famous closes, which are like these little passageways that go off the main road, and some of them open up into like a courtyard, some open up into a garden. Didn't get time to do that last time we was here, so we're going to do it now, and then we'll go for an ice cream.
I thought we was having ice cream first.
No, we've got to get there. So this is the first close we've stumbled into. This is Bakehouse Close, and I actually thought it might be busy around here, but we're literally 2 of 4 people in here at the moment because apparently Outlander was filmed here. Not something we watch, but I know it's very popular. So I expected there to be like a crowd of people taking pictures.
Obviously not.
Obviously not, but it's cute. There we go, that confirms it. Bakehouse Close, Outlander filming location from season 3. Maybe we should watch that tonight.
Sorry, I was drinking and you started talking about.
We did pick up Starbucks just because we're really thirsty. We can't wait to get to the ice cream.
Needed something cold and wet.
And we keep hearing American accents everywhere, so it made us think, oh, Starbucks. So we just went into this one because there was a couple of tour groups in there, so we thought it'd be pretty, and it was. And we just walked down Fountain Close because we saw this one as we came past earlier, and we saw all the funky coloured lights coming down there, and we've just got to the end of it.
Turns out we could have just went through there.
That was the other close we were just in, just now when we walked all the way back up the road. Oh well.
Oh well. It smells really nice down here. It smells like comfort.
Must be a laundrette.
There must be. It smells really good.
Right, ice cream.
Yes, finally. That's better.
Oh, hello. Well, we made it to Mary's Milk Bar, which is a really popular place here in Edinburgh, and there was a line down the street, so that just shows you how good it is. They sometimes do some really quirky flavours. They had a black sesame one today, but we've gone for a double scoop with hazelnut and chocolate, of course.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. We've got one each, and we've come up to enjoy the Vennel Viewpoint, which is like this little street that goes down and you get a nice shot of the castle while we do our ice creams. Now, my ice cream cone actually cracked while he was doing it, so I've got a double cone, bonus cone. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's delicious, by the way. It's gelato, not ice cream, but I'm sure you're all right with that, Josh?
Oh, I'm very alright with that.
Technically, it's healthier. Oh my god, that gelato was amazing, but it's been totally devoured, including my extra cone. So we're now going to head in to the National Museum of Scotland. I've got an old friend to go and say hello to. Hello Dolly, my old friend. It's so nice to see you again. That was really bad singing.
We're also in public. Oh wow.
Look at this. Apparently this is an atom smasher.
What's an atom smasher?
I don't know, but it sounds really cool, doesn't it? It smashes atoms. Exactly what it says on the tin. Cool. Oh my god, there is a penny press, and we can get a Dolly the sheep press penny. Pay by card as well, which is good because I haven't got any money, so...
Bear with, I've got to spin it all the way around because it's the opposite side.
This is my souvenir though. It's doing something. Let's hope we get the right one.
I thought it was going to do it for us.
No, you've got to do it yourself. It's all manual. Oh, it's hard work, isn't it? Jackpot.
I'm a spaceman.
Apparently I'm not the only one with better at singing. You know you're getting old when you walk into museums and they have mobile phones that you used to own.
Bad thing is, I've had pretty much all of these phones.
I cannot get over just how big this museum is. Last time we were here in Edinburgh, we literally spent about half an hour in here just because I wanted to see Dolly the sheep. We've come back, so we've got a bit longer this time, and we're discovering so many little nooks and crannies.
Like, this place just keeps going on and on.
You could just get lost in here for an entire day.
Yeah.
This has to be the best free museum in the country,
100%.
if not one of the best in the world, surely. Yeah. There's just so much in here. It's really warm though.
I'm sweating. I had to take my hoodie off, I was sweating.
Well, we just saw, apparently, there's a roof terrace.
Yes.
Should we go check it out?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not sure we can get a better view of the city than what we've already had so far today,
no, but you don't know.
You never know. Well, we did find the roof terrace in the end in the museum, and the views were pretty spectacular, but to be honest, we were just glad to get some fresh air by the time we made it up there, because we must have spent about 10 minutes in that lift with about 15 other people because it just picked and chose which floors it wanted to stop at when.
It was a bit of a game.
It was. Floor 3?
Oh wait, no one's there.
Everyone was
Floor
having
2?
a laugh and a joke about it though, so it was pretty funny.
It's a good bonding thing, I guess.
But absolutely love that museum. We've discovered so much more of it this time, and other than Dolly the sheep, I'm going to say my favourite bit is probably the natural history section.
Yep.
Dinosaur for you, so
yep.
That's pretty standard. But they also had a thing in there called the Millennium Clock that depicted the story of the 20th century, and that was pretty incredible. We wondered what it was because we saw it moving and we saw it chiming.
That was really cool. I didn't get to see it move. That was the down thing, but it looked like there was so many mechanisms going on.
Sounds like a good excuse to go back if you ask me. Anyway, we're now heading away from the city centre just a little bit to what is named the most picturesque part of Edinburgh.
What I will say though, whilst walking there, it is really nice to bring in the atmosphere, listening to all the music.
Oh, what, could you hear bagpipes again?
You hear bagpipes.
Yeah, brilliant.
Down. It's just cool.
Yeah, I love the bagpipes so much, me.
He does love it.
This has to be one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful parts in all of Edinburgh. And I think this is probably my favourite place to come in the city.
This is my favourite place. It's very, very photo-esque. Is that the word?
Photogenic?
Photogenic.
That'll do. Picturesque, photogenic.
It's just
both of those things.
It's just so pretty to look at. We've seen it in winter and now we've seen it in summer.
And it's better in summer. I mean, I feel like you say that about anywhere, but the greenery with the yellow buildings is pretty cool.
I was expecting it to be really packed, but it's actually not that bad.
It's not. There is definitely some unusual characters down here though. I mean, is there a more Scottish site than whatever's going on there?
It's entertainment.
It certainly is that. So we've just made our way along the waters of Leith Walkway and we've ended up in a city.
What they said.
As I was saying, we've just made our way along the waters of Leith Walkway and we've ended up in an area of the city known as Stockbridge, which is a really trendy part of the city and it's famous for this street here. This is Circus Lane and Josh isn't happy.
Why is it when we go somewhere that's very picturesque, I'm using that word again, there is a scaffolding.
Look, these are places where people live.
There's a scaffolding, there's a portaloo.
You can hide the portaloo behind a bush though. I managed to get a shot and you can't even tell that the portaloo is there.
It's reality.
It is reality. There was no scaffolding in Dean Village though.
No, we were really lucky with that.
You know, 1 out of 2.
But last time we came here there were bins and cars everywhere.
So you can't have it always, but no. It's still a beautiful street. Well, we'd already conquered 2 of Edinburgh's extinct volcanoes with Arthur's Seat and Castle Rock. Now we have completed the trio because we are on top of Calton Hill and I've got to say the view from all of them is very different, but I still think the view from up here is my favourite.
I feel like you can see so much more.
You can literally see everything, like the castle, the cathedral, the Scott Monument. You can even see right over to the Forth Bridge, which we travelled in on this morning. So
it's all there.
It is all there. It is incredible. And last time we were up here, we stood here under the National Monument for Scotland, which they still haven't finished and probably never will.
Nope.
And we said next time we are going to conquer Arthur's Seat, and today we're stood here as champions. We've conquered Arthur's Seat and the unofficial Edinburgh 3-Peak Dead Volcano Challenge that we created for ourselves.
Let us know if you've conquered our little challenge.
Yeah.
Or just done it in general.
And if you haven't, get on with it.
Yeah.
Now that is a realistic representation of me up on Arthur's Seat in the gale force winds earlier. And we almost left Edinburgh without visiting the Piemaker, but not quite because
I just needed it. I needed it in my life.
This is the haggis pie that we had before from there. It's very good. It's got neeps and tatties on the top as well. You couldn't resist, could you?
It's going to be a little tradition every time we're here now, I think.
Fair enough. Oh, it's not a bad tradition. Not a bad tradition, I was going to say.
It's so simple, but I love it.
And I think we deserve a treat because we had a little bit of a sweepstake at the start of the day. How many steps we thought we were going to do today? I said we were going to do at least 30,000.
I said about 30 to 35,000.
You are never going to guess how many steps we've done.
How many have we done? Oh my God, 41,882.
I mean, that's good enough, 42,000, isn't it? No wonder my feet are killing me. My knees are...
My feet are barking. My dogs are going...
Bloody loved every minute of it though. And if you want to see more of our adventures here in Edinburgh and crucially what it's like here in the winter, click the video on screen now and why not do some more steps with us around Edinburgh. It was cold that day though, so it didn't hurt quite as much. We'll see you over there.